What made you come tonight out of all companies?
Got fired over at Prime, came tonight. It was just a knits company.
What made you come into trucking?
The money.
Yeah, me too. Did you go to Roadmasters or did you go to like a smaller CDL school?
I went through night CDL school.
How was it versus like going to somebody and paying $6,000 to $8,000 for your CDL?
Well.
That's how much Roadmasters charges you. I don't really feel like they're. I think it's a good school, but I feel like they need to improve on what they teach. But was Memphis you went to before they shut it down?
Well, I definitely liked it. I haven't put up any videos of me going through the training program. But how much did it cost? That's a good question because I'm not paying for it. For me, it was free. It'll be free next month in April because I would finish my contract.
Oh yeah, you had what is it, a year?
I think so. So for me, I got my CDL for free. I just paid for my permit. Permit costs $15, $30, so that's all I paid in trucking.
It's cheaper because in North Carolina I had to pay, because I didn't even know about any companies doing schools. I paid $6,000 to $7,000 for a CDL, and then for the permit in North Carolina is $45, and your license is $75.
Would you do it again that way?
If I could go back and just redo everything, I'd probably go to a company paid and just deal with the contract and make sure it's a good paying company. And I'd probably get it done somewhere else in North Carolina. Probably so, because when I hear about people getting for free or going to a company and getting better training versus going to something major like Roadmasters, it makes me kind of feel like an idiot. Like, dang, why didn't I look up that? But I tried to look to see if community colleges did it. Cause sometimes, community college will teach you, like if you want to become a police officer, you can go to something private, and they'll have you do it. But I didn't really know much about it. I just looked up trucking schools. Roadmaster came up, like, okay, that's what I'm gonna go to. I didn't really do my research. That's what I failed to do. I should have researched more.
See, I don't recommend anybody go to Roadmasters just because of their price. Because people ask me all the time. They say they don't want to deal with the contract. But the way I look at it is, I paid $15, and you say you pay how much?
$6,000 to $7,000.
That's a big difference. That is a big difference. And the thing about it is, you've been with Knight for what, about a year? It'll be a year in April. Well, a year in a couple of days.
Yeah.
It would have been free.
Yeah.
It would have been free. Is Knight paying for it?
Knight was supposed to do tuition reimbursement. I thought it was like what I was told was somewhere from $5,000 to $7,000. So they would have paid most of it. But to be honest, the whole time I've been at Knight,
What, they taking like $5 a day, something like that?
If they're even taking anything, I've never noticed them taking anything except for your detention or anything that they cover.
It wouldn't be on your check. It would be on you got to go to your driver portal on the app, and you got to check it through the, you know what I'm talking about, through the driver portal.
I've never
did that.
From what I'm mistaken, I don't think they even taken anything out.
I'll show you out the video.
Yeah. I was gonna go to Warner, and then I came to Knight mainly because of Sinister and all the videos I heard about Knight. But I never heard any complaints. I looked up reviews. I never heard anything bad about it. Everybody liked it. Because I was gonna go to Warner and then transfer to Knight until I found out Knight took people fresh out of school.
Yeah, they don't anymore though.
They don't? Well,
they said, I talked to my dispatcher last night. He said we don't have a squire program anywhere. So in order to come tonight, you gotta pay that high price to come tonight. So that's why y'all don't see me referring anybody, because most of the people that watch these videos are new drivers.
Yeah.
And I don't want you paying that kind of money.
If I could have changed back, just because people always tell me, what companies do you recommend? Because I get that question a lot. I mean, not that I don't like Knight. I recommend them the Prime. Simple fact is because it's like $600 to $700 something a week training paid before taxes. The 30,000 miles you would have done solo, you actually do it with a trainer. They have computer seminars like like you're in your seat. You know what they are,
Yeah,
and you
I
do
know.
them, and you do all these types of training. So I feel like you're more prepared with that company than you would doing 4 to 6 weeks with a trainer, and then you do 30,000 miles on your own, and then you go out. And the overall equipment and driver comfortability is better. So if that's what I would have done if I could change it.
Now you train with Sinister, right?
Yep.
A lot of people don't like Sinister.
No.
How was it? He's a trainer, so how was it with Sinister? You gotta tell us the truth. There. Come on now. She ain't gonna see the video, but come on. We can't be sugarcoating it.
All right. Well, I didn't even know he was gonna be my trainer. I know
Okay, you can sugarcoat it.
Okay. I didn't even know he was gonna be my trainer until I'm sitting in orientation class, and he goes behind my shoulder, and I look up. There he is, and he says, "I requested you to be my trainer." So when I got on his truck, I had to go to Atlanta to meet him because he couldn't come up here to Memphis because he had a load. As far as a person, he's good. If you couldn't, training pay was about $350. If you couldn't eat, he'd help you out. He overall
He better be helping you.
Yeah, overall good person. Like, I mean, all types of money he's making. But as far as training, I kind of felt like it's just like me. He was still learning how to teach because I was only his second student. So his first student came out good, but me, I had a problem with being afraid to back. And the situations he'd throw me into, he'd always like to throw you into a messed up setup and just watch you and let you make your mistakes. Or he'll tell you to turn wheel one way with these hand signals that confused me because at the time I didn't know what those mean. I told him, just, you want me to go left, point left. You want me to go right, point right. You want me to back up, just make it easy for me. And I just had a real problem with backing. That was the only issue. And I guess when I told him I was afraid to back because he had a brand new truck at the time, he just kind of gave up and said, well, I'm not going to force you, so what can I do? As far as everything else, it was pretty good. There's still some things we didn't cover. But I was on his truck for 4 weeks. I went on the 2 other trainers' trucks. And the only reason why I was on their truck for 2 weeks is because both of them were going on home time in like 2 weeks. When you're in training, you need to get both aspects, summer and winter. Winter is a big deal because anybody can drive in the summertime as long as you're safe. Winter is what's hard for a lot of people. All the ice and snow. Some people who don't live in states that get a lot of bad weather might not know how to do it, and then get over to the West Coast like California, go down Donner, and then they're freaking out because they don't know what to do. And you could be like me, get no cell phone reception, so you can't watch a YouTube video and figure out how to do it. That's what they'll tell you. Oh, watch YouTube video, figure out how to do it. I got no cell phone service. I'm just sitting here with my hands in the air like, what the heck do I do?